Today on Cutler's Court.
She fails to, take it to the next level with me.
Clearly, this is an issue between you. You all's level of intimacy is not where you think it should be.
The sex only stopped after she did what she did with one of her clients.
You think Miss Crossland is cheating?
I do think she's cheating. I don't know if it's with one of her clients.
Are you serious right now?
Well, she wants you to take a polygraph. She thought you were doing something. If you find out she is cheating.
Yeah, she don't have to go.
The polygraph results will determine if she has been cheating. This is Cutler's Court. Sable Myers is seeking advice from the judges on how or if to move forward in her relationship. She claims her girlfriend has no respect for boundaries, is a bad dog mom, and worst of all, believes that she may be cheating. If the polygraph reveals she has, Sable says her girlfriend and her dog can hit the road. Michelle Crossland says the only reason they are here today is because her girlfriend is insecure in the bedroom. She's ready to clear her name from the cheating accusations, but if her girlfriend can't step up her sex game, then she's happy to look for it elsewhere.
Your Honor, this is case number 1183, Myers versus Crossland.
Thank you, Tashi. Miss Myers, Miss Crossland, this is a fast-moving relationship, but somebody's trying to pump the brakes on it until we get some answers. Tell me why you're here today.
I'm here today, we're here today because my trust has gone down with Michelle in our relationship. There's just some things like her bad attitude, and she don't know how to really respect my boundaries. So I want some advice for it.
Okay.
Right.
You said that she doesn't respect your boundaries. What do you mean by that?
She likes to call me her ex's name. Like, I
She
can count
likes
on
to
my
do
hand.
that? She
I
likes
count on
to
your,
do that?
Oh, you Honor. She likes to call me her ex name.
Not by accident in the heat of the moment. She just likes to do it.
I feel like she liked to do it because she's done it so many times.
So you washing dishes, she's cooking, she just calls you her ex's name? When
Well,
is this
not
happening?
like that.
Okay.
We might have an argument, or it might be some tension in the house, and she'll call me her ex name.
So this is a new one. Let me ask you, why you call Miss Myers by your ex's name?
I just left my ex, not too long ago. So
Okay.
I'm bad at names. It's
Bad at names.
Bad at names.
Your Honor, she does this on purpose. I know it.
nah.
She's saying you do it when there's tension, when you're having an argument.
Yeah.
So it's not intentional?
Nah, it's not intentional.
But they
Nah.
talk.
It just-
So,
They still talk?
oh, they still talk.
You still talk with your ex?
I'm friends.
You all have been together for just a few months. How did you meet?
We met on a dating show, and I wasn't really into Michelle because I thought she was a bully on the show. But after a while, she's a masseuse, so I asked to get a massage a week after we stopped filming. And she gave me a massage, and I got to know Michelle's softer side and her comedic side, and I kind of really gravitated to it, and I was attracted by her. So that's how we met.
All right, was she talking to you about her ex
All the time.
and telling you she ain't doing
Your
this,
Honor,
she ain't doing
Your
that,
Honor.
she ain't doing this?
Yes.
We weren't friends. We started talking from the get-go. We
We was friends first.
We definitely started talking.
So you're saying there was no friend stage. I mean, you had
It wasn't a friend stage.
you had in your mind what this was going to be from the very beginning.
Yeah.
What?
So who made the
We
first
weren't
move?
friends. She did.
I
She
did.
wanted a massage
Yeah.
a week after the show.
But wait, you think that was the first move? You just wanted a massage, right?
I just wanted the massage.
Okay, but you
I just wanted
interpreted
the
that
massage.
you interpreted that as being her making the first move.
I know women, so
Okay.
a week
Okay.
after the show, yeah, come on. Your body's
Was
not
this
that
a regular
age.
massage or was this
A regular
another
massage.
kind
A
of... Okay,
regular
like I'm
massage.
like trying
No,
to get
it's
the
a-
picture.
Regular
So
massage.
you said you know when a woman's into you, right? Yeah,
I know.
I feel I get it. I get it. I know. You know, you can get that vibe. You can. It's just something you know. It's just something you know. I can see you into me right now.
Oh, I'm into you.
So you all moved in together at some point, right?
We moved in 4 months after we start dating.
You said your trust has gone down.
Trust has gone down.
Okay, so did it start about the time you moved in together?
It started a little bit afterwards.
Okay, so what was the first thing to make you go, I'm not comfortable here?
We was out having drinks with her friends, and Michelle is a twerker. She likes to dance.
All right.
I'm not really that kind of person that just like my girl all out twerking in the club, and I told her I didn't like it, and she called me the B word.
It's classy.
Classy
I'm very-
twerking.
It's a classy twerk. Can you show me what a classy twerk looks like?
Yeah.
I gotta have that in my life. Let me see what a classy,
classy
twerk.
twerk.
A
What is
classy
that?
twerk. Let's see it. Are you really about to twerk?
Yeah.
Yeah, classy.
Oh my God.
Oh, is
Okay.
that all you do? Is this a
Yeah.
little wiggle wiggle?
Yeah.
So
All right,
it's not
that is
like-
a little more classy because I've seen somewhere it's
So
like.
it's not like your hands are all the way down on the floor
No,
and you gotta,
no.
you know, it's not
I
all
try
that.
to do that at home, but you know.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's a different twerk and
Yeah.
different setting. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let-
wait,
let-
I gotta see that again. I gotta
Really?
see that. Yeah. Can I? Okay. I just. For educational purposes, I need to see that again. So
Fair enough.
can you do that?
Come on, one more again.
You about to do it again?
There you
Yeah,
go.
right
All
there.
right.
This is
And
what I'm
then-
talking about. This is what I'm talking. You really do it?
Okay. All right. So that's the classy twerk. Now that we have this information.
Now that we have this evidence.
Yes.
Yes. But also she calls me lame every now and then.
Okay, so the B word,
There's a
lame.
theme here.
Why is she calling you lame?
She's mean.
Give me a circumstance where she's called you lame.
I do a lot of parties, and I took her to a brunch party, and she got mad at me because the brunch was intimate. It wasn't as open and public as she thought it was. So she called me lame, and she sat in the car for 2 hours. Instead of mingling, instead of like just maybe getting a drink, catching the buzz, she really sat in the car. And I'm talking about in the summer heat, it's hot.
If she had a bad attitude about the event that you were hosting, and people are gonna be judging you on it and possibly even getting more business, what would you rather have? Her having a bad attitude in your brunch, or her being out there in the car, away from everybody, that doesn't mess up your group?
You know what? You make a good point.
But Your Honor.
She can sit in
Your
the car.
Honor, hold on. She didn't tell you the night before, like, she failed to, take it to the next level with me. So it kind of carried on to the next day when we had the brunch.
What's
Okay.
the next level?
She,
I mean, y'all living together. What other level is that?
What other level?
that's what I'm trying to tell them.
Okay,
But
talk to me.
so she's only kind of with me. We haven't fully,
Okay.
and I'm just I'm kind of confused because,
All right. So the night
you like,
before,
look upon me and be renewed.
yeah,
yeah,
you
I
like,
need
look at all
more.
this. So the night before,
She failed to tell you guys that.
well, Ms. Crossan, clearly this is an issue between you. You all's level of intimacy is not where you think it should be. Is that a fair statement?
It's not where it needs to be or it's going to be. Yeah.
Okay. Have you expressed that to Ms. Myers?
I have. Basically, the night before the brunch, I had got prepared. I was sexy. She gets off of work around 11 or 12 o'clock at night. So
Okay.
sometimes I'll wait to cook dinner till like 10, 11, so she can have dinner. I have my makeup on, my hair, I'm smelling nice, got certain lingerie on and everything. And she'll come in the door and just be like, "What's up?"
Coming up,
Really, Your Honor, the sex only stopped after she did what she did with one of her clients. So she told me she would never do anything outside of our relationship. She said even if this client came on to her, she would not go forward with it.
And based on that, you were okay with her giving a massage to this
Yeah,
client?
because I'm like, go get your money, that's your job. My trust has gone down with Michelle in our relationship.
She failed to, take it to the next level with me.
Clearly, this is an issue between you. You all's level of intimacy is not where you think it should be. Is that a fair statement?
It's not where it needs to be or it's going to be. I'm smelling nice, got certain lingerie on and everything, and she'll come in the door and just be like, "What's up?" And go take her a shower and chill, be on her phone. She doesn't really pay me no mind. And I just want to know, like, what's up?
Yeah.
Really?
So
You
do
tell
you
me.
think that,
No.
that she's with somebody else and that's why she's not got the energy for you? What do you think?
So she works with her ex.
She works with her.
Yeah,
ex.
she
I
works
know.
with her ex.
Okay.
That
Crazy
is
thing.
not the reason. You just a
Okay,
bully.
Wait.
No.
What's going on
I'm
there?
really not a sexual person. I just sometimes I go in and out, you know? I might
Just
want
not
sex.
in and out of the right things.
I might
Okay.
not want sex.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Were you sexually in when y'all first moved in together?
Yes,
Okay,
And
so
before that,
before that.
okay.
So really, Your Honor, the sex only stopped after she did what she did with one of her clients.
okay.
What she do with one of her clients?
She met this particular client at a brunch party that I had. Once again, they exchanged numbers, and maybe a month later, she gave this client a massage. First of all, I told her I would take her to this client's house because she was going to the house. She told me last minute that she was gonna take an Uber. Okay, that's cool. She gets to the client house at 7 p.m. She don't come home until 2:30 in the morning, okay? And then she comes home and she's like all anxious. She's just walking around on a different kind of energy. And a week later, she's gonna tell me that yes, her and the client did have sex. Not all the way, but they did. And I'm just like, why? Why didn't you tell me? She wanted to make some excuse talking about shots.
Shots?
Yeah, she took too many shots. I don't care about too many shots. You were supposed to do a massage. But then she told me they barely got to the massage because they were just at her house taking shots, you know, talking to some friends. It's just crazy. So that's honestly when the sex stopped, because we had sex maybe like a couple days before she went over there.
Okay, so to put this in context, I believe I saw in the court papers you are a mobile masseuse.
Mm-hmm.
A normal massage session, how long does it last?
An hour, 75 minutes. Well, 75 minutes.
Okay, 75 minutes.
Too long.
According to Ms. Myers, you were there for 6.5 hours. 7.5 hours, actually. Is that right?
Let's talk
Yeah.
about it.
And you admitted that you had a sexual interaction with this person, right? Is that yes?
Yes.
Okay. Why?
We was at the brunch, and she kind of has, I guess the people she knows is like well-known celebrity, reality TV stars type people. And I kind of brought it up to her, like, you know, if I ever give this person a massage, I'm pretty sure it's gonna go left. Like, I'm pretty sure.
That's
And
what you said to
I said that to her.
to Miss Myers.
I did, and
But
she
she-
and I asked her. I said, "Now, if I give her a massage and it goes left,
Oh.
are you okay if it goes left?"
No.
She was like, "You know."
No, don't even lie. Don't say I said
Sable.
yes.
What did you say?
Okay.
I'm so serious right now. Though.
So this conversation did take place.
It took place, and she
Thank
told me
you.
she would never do anything outside of our relationship. She said even if this client came on to her, she would not go forward with it.
And based on that, you were okay with her giving a massage to this
Yeah,
client?
because I'm like, go get your money. That's your job. You know,
Okay.
She wanted a massage. I didn't think they was actually gonna do anything.
So you were feeling her too a little bit.
She still call her baby to this day.
So you're still in contact with
Hold on, you were feeling her before the massage.
I was feeling her because I wanted to have a celebrity, continue my celebrity client base.
Okay.
That's what I was really there to do.
Up next,
You asked her, since the start of your relationship with Ms. Myers, have you had sexual, physical contact with anyone other than the one person Ms. Myers already knows about? What was her response to that question?
Her response to that question was no.
What did the polygraph determine?
So really, Your Honor, the sex only stopped after she did what she did with one of her clients. She still call her baby to this day.
You were feeling her before the massage.
I was feeling her because I wanted to have a celebrity, continue my celebrity client base. She knew that the lady liked me, but
Okay.
I had a clue.
You had a clue.
But
Okay.
it wasn't until the massage I was like, oh, okay.
This is
That's
what we doing.
That's what we doing.
All right, and so then once you found out about that, that's when your interest in being sexual with her just kind of went down.
Stop.
Okay, all right. You think Ms. Crossland is cheating?
I do think she's cheating.
Are
Okay.
you serious right now?
Well, she wants you to take a polygraph. She thought you were doing something. You've taken a polygraph, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the kitten yes?
Yeah. So, Mr. Cutler, I'm leaning into you now.
All right. Are you cheating?
No.
You're not?
You sure
Okay.
about that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you find out that Ms. Crossland is in fact not cheating, it's just been that one time, do you want this relationship to continue?
Of course I do, Your Honor. I mean, I love Michelle.
But if you find out she is cheating,
Yeah, she don't have to go.
okay. So the court has retained the services of John Yarbrough, our polygraph expert, to take Ms. Crossland's polygraph examination, and we have those results.
Uh-oh.
Tashi, would you please bring in Mr. Yarbrough? Good day, sir.
Good day.
You got the memo? You got your red tie on?
It was red tie day. I got the memo.
Yeah.
Looking good. All right. So, Mr. Yarbrough, you conducted a polygraph examination on Ms. Crossland, correct?
That is correct.
You asked her a series of questions, and she gave you answers to those questions.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So let's take a look at the questions that Ms. Crossland was asked. You asked her, since the start of your relationship with Ms. Myers, have you had sexual, physical contact with anyone other than the one person Ms. Myers already knows about? What was her response to that question?
Her response to that question was no.
What did the polygraph determine? Have you had sexual, physical contact with anyone other than the one person Ms. Myers already knows about? What was her response to that question?
Her response to that question was no.
What did the polygraph determine?
The polygraph examination determined there was no deception indicated to that question.
Well, that's one. That's one.
You asked Ms. Crossland, since the start of your relationship with Ms. Myers, have you had sexual, physical contact with any of your clients? What was her answer to that question?
Her answer was no, Your Honor.
What did the polygraph determine?
The polygraph examination determined there was no deception indicated to that question.
You asked Ms. Crossland, since the start of your relationship with Ms. Myers, have you had sexual, physical contact with your ex? What was her answer to that question?
Her answer was no, Your Honor.
What did the polygraph determine?
The polygraph examination determined there was no deception indicated to that question.
Mr. Yarbrough, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Well, Ms. Myers, the question is, now that you've got the results, will you stay or will you go?
I'm going to stay, but your attitude got to get better.
What does that mean?
I just need her to be nicer, not call me out of my name, and please don't call me your ex-name.
That seems reasonable, Ms. Crossland. Can you live with that?
I can deal with that.
Okay. And you're going to ramp up the intimacy a little bit?
I will.
So that is the determination of our court. Best wishes to both of you. Court is adjourned.
We got some things to work on, but I'm happy that she didn't fail any of the questions for the lie detector, for sure. My first step to spice up the bedroom is do something nice and intimate, romantic, and, make her feel special, and hopefully, it happens.
Today on Cutler's Court.
I don't care how many times you try to bring me flowers or draw me bathwater. If you're talking to me crazy.
That's a deep cut.
Yes.
We kind of have a more business relationship than we actually have a husband and wife.
You are asking Mr. Thompson for $175 in your claim and the cost of dry cleaning that dress, which was a mess.
We'll find out today if she is ordered to pay. This is Cutler's Court. Lance Thompson is at his wit's end with his wife's poor punctuality. He's suing her for $175 for costs incurred after she caused them to miss an important work event. Joy Thompson admits that she's not as timely as she could be, but there are bigger issues she's bringing to the courtroom, like her husband's know-it-all attitude and harsh words.
Your Honor, this is case number 1007, Thompson versus Thompson.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Thompson, you have brought your wife and what I believe is your childhood sweetheart to court today. Tell me what is going on with you two.
My childhood sweetheart, Your Honor, I don't know. She beat me up when we was kids. I can tell you about that story in a moment.
Okay. Okay.
You'll
Maybe
see
I
why
read that
soon.
wrong.
You'll see why soon.
Okay.
Well, my wife is always late. It's to the point where I just can't stand it anymore. It's an ongoing joke in the family. It's Joy time. You know what I mean? That's her middle name, Joy. It's Joy time. She comes when she feel like it. So I mean, I just can't stand it. And she's a boss. Look at her. She's bossy
beautiful.
as ever. She is beautiful, but she's bossy as ever. Let me just tell you a backstory, y'all know how we met as kids.
Okay.
6th grade, I'm minding my own business. We in art class. I'm doodling something, and she gets over here. You're doing it wrong. And I'm like, I might have said a curse word. Who knows? You know what I mean? Then she take it like I said it to her. Gets up. Muff slaps me in front of everybody. Then she say, let him go, y'all. My daddy a boxer. My brother beat you up. We go to the principal's office because I'm known as the class clown. She's known as the class nerd. I get suspended and get kicked out of school. And they tell her, Sharice, just go back to class. We know Lance did it.
You got him in trouble like that?
He called me a nasty name.
And so you just...
You weren't having that.
Exactly.
I mean, I know people get knocked out by love, but this feels a little different than that. So how did y'all circle that fence and come back and, y'all standing here looking beautiful? How did that happen?
We're both in the music industry. So I met her through a mutual friend. I didn't know it was her. I thought she was somebody else. I was like, well, are you married? No, I'm not married. I'm Sharice. You don't remember from school, Sharice Wells? I'm like, damn, was I nice to you? I'm like, you beautiful. You don't look like the nerd that was in school.
That's exactly what he said.
Out loud?
Yes, he said it out loud. We started dating. We got married 4 months later.
Wow. Okay, you know what you know, right? All right, tell me about this lateness that is driving you insane.
I'm surprised she even came to court on time, Yana. She's always late. We go to family functions, everybody, where's Joy? Oh, she be here on Joy time, like I say, 2 hours late, 3 hours late. I'm there with the kids, I'm there setting things up. She get there when she feel like it. And then I ask her, she say, well, what's the rush for? You know what I'm saying?
What is the rush for? I got other things I'm doing. I have 3 jobs. I have multiple things I'm handling. So don't come to me at the last minute and tell me I got to be somewhere in an hour, and I don't have time to get ready. So I come as soon as I can get there.
Okay, so in those circumstances, yeah, I can see it's short notice. But what about things that are planned for a longer period of time? Are you late for those things also? 2 weeks in advance.
It depends on what's happening in that day, but because I have so many things I'm juggling. I try to make sure it's a priority, but if I could be a little late and get to other things, then I'll do that.
You said you're juggling 3 jobs, is that correct? So all 3 of those jobs, you getting there on time?
Are there jobs where you
Wait
have
a
to...
minute. Wait a minute.
So I'm an educator, so I'm there. I'm on class in time, of course. Yes.
All right.
Okay. But in terms of my band and gigs, showing up, I show up at the time that we should be there. I may be 10 minutes late, but that's expected in music.
Is it?
For gigs, I'm there on time. Practice, maybe 10 minutes late. Because of
maybe
traffic.
10 minutes.
Yeah,
late.
because of traffic. Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you. Do you have any experience with her being for practices for the band?
I'm the band manager. That's the only reason that she's on time, Yana.
Because she rides with you?
Yeah, I drive. I'm the manager. I'm the DJ of the band. I'm the sound guy. That's the only reason she's on time. And it's anxiety because it's if I get off work, because I work a regular job as well, and she's like, hurry up, I gotta be somewhere at 6. I just got in the house at 5, and it's an hour away. So it's I gotta hurry up and get her there.
So she expects you to be ready on an hour's notice, but she doesn't feel she should have to be ready on an hour's notice.
I was always brought up, if you're on time, you're late. You at least wanna go there and have 15 minutes to spare so you can get your mind together. Not my wife. It's Joy time.
Has this been a problem in some situations where it's dude, we've spent money or people are expecting us and we need to be there? Has that happened?
I bought these tickets for us to go to this all-white party. $50 each, and I caught a deal ahead of time. $50 each for us to get there. Got her a white dress and everything. We had to be there at 7 o'clock. She get that. She gets to the car at 8 o'clock.
When you say all white party.
Right, we had the
that's how
dress
say-
in all white.
Yes, I
Right.
just want to make sure there may be some people going,
No hoods.
Okay, so you're clothed in all white.
Right,
Everybody
clothed
at the party's going to be in white.
And you're
Yes,
supposed
sir.
to be there at 7.
Yes, sir.
How far away from the party venue do you live?
About an hour away.
All right.
Okay.
So to get there by
7.
you need to leave home by 6.
Right.
Roughly.
And
Or
how-
and actually be 15 minutes early, but it's a
5:45.
party, so yeah.
Right.
So
Okay.
about 6.
And
Right.
how far in advance did you buy these tickets?
2 weeks, Your Honor.
And Miss Thompson was aware of it.
2 weeks, Your Honor.
And
Really?
so she knew 2 weeks in advance that you needed to be there by 7.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yes.
All right. What
Then
day of the
happened?
week is this?
This on a Friday.
Okay, all right.
Right.
So we both off.
All right.
So got the tickets, $50 each, so we could hurry up and get there, so we could network. Because like I say, we're in the music business, so I was gonna meet a bunch of music moguls and everything at this all-white yacht party. So she gets ready. She gets in the car 8 o'clock. So like we didn't already missed it
She
all.
gets in the car
She
at 8
gets
o'clock.
in the car at 8 o'clock. So
for
then,
an hour drive.
yes, gets in the car at 8 o'clock. So I'm like, we might as well don't even go. She's like, just forget it, just floor it, just go. So I'm like, okay. So I'm driving. She's putting her makeup on. She's
She's
eating.
still not ready.
She's still not ready.
She just
Still not ready. Putting her makeup on in the passenger seat. She eating a sandwich, and look at that.
What is that on the dress?
Everything. There's makeup. There's her food. That's what she was drinking. I hit a speed bump because I'm flying. Tears the dress up. So then after that, now I got to pay $75 for the dress to get cleaned. And I lost out on the event where we can make more money. And I lost out on the tickets.
Did y'all even get to the event?
No.
So y'all was when you hit that speed bump, y'all
It
were
was
done.
it was over with.
Coming up,
We got the reverse here. Brother Man's like, I wanna,
Right.
I wanna set a
I
mood,
feel like
a
I'm the.
vibe.
You're right.
I'm just like, let's go, because he makes me wait.
I feel like it's the wrap it up button.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Putting her makeup on in the passenger seat. She eating a sandwich. Look at that.
What is that on the dress?
Everything.
So let me make sure of this. You are asking Mr. Thompson for $175 in your claim, and that $175 includes the two $50 tickets and the cost of dry cleaning that dress, which was a mess.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I see you all are in business together. You have a radio business together.
Yes, Your Honor.
Has Ms. Thompson's proclivity for tardiness impacted your business aside from this party, the white party?
Well, besides the fact that I'm the one that has to always add the information to the radio station because she's doing something else, then yes, those ways.
Your Honor, there would not be a radio station if it wasn't for me. Period.
I'm the one that had
So-
to orchestrate the meetings.
Okay.
That she's late. Like, how do you say it's a Zoom meeting for our DJs that start at 6 o'clock and you come downstairs on Joy Time at 6:30?
No,
and
not
I
6:30.
orchestrate the meeting. I'm talking to the DJs on a Zoom, and she's like, well, why'd you start without me? You
Because
set up-
it's 6:30.
Right. You know what I mean?
Okay,
I wouldn't go that far. It's not 30 minutes. I mean, maybe a minute or two. Maybe.
I saw in here something about a honeymoon. Tell me
Yes.
about this honeymoon issue.
So we have not been on a honeymoon. So we got married December 2019, and then of course COVID happened.
Right.
Right. So we put everything on hold and said we would do the honeymoon after everything was settled and we could get back to normal. So he ended up. He spent $1,600 on some speakers for the station that I didn't know anything about. He told
The
me
radio
afterwards.
station?
Yes.
Okay.
Spent $1,600 and came and told me, oh, I spent money on speakers, right?
Okay.
He has that chain on right there. He spent $2,500 on that.
Which one?
Well,
He
yeah,
has
two.
two of them.
Yeah, the creative, yes, that chain right there for $2,500.
What does it say?
Creative Minds, Inc.
That's our business.
Oh,
yes,
okay,
yes.
okay.
And he still has not taken me on a honeymoon.
Yikes. So, Mr. Thompson, when you gonna do this honeymoon thing? I think it would be beneficial to you to do the honeymoon.
I agree, Your Honor. And my wife definitely deserves a honeymoon.
Okay.
We kind of have a more business relationship than we actually have a husband and wife. And it's like, and I tell her this all the time, it's like we always working. You know, even when we at home, we always working, always working, always working.
Is there any time for you all as a couple? I mean, you know, alone time, intimate time? I mean,
Playtime,
yeah,
adult play.
Well, it's kind of, it's
Wow.
kind of, I'm old school, Yanners.
Okay.
I believe in you got to preheat the oven before you get to the cookie. She like, forget foreplay, just touch me and let's get it. I'm like, you know what I mean?
He makes me wait so long. I'm ready. Like, I don't know what to do.
We need to do this.
Yes.
We got things to
Yes.
I want to listen to some music, like candles, you know what I mean? And get a mood going. She's like, I don't need a mood.
Okay, Mr. Cutler, when was the last time you
We've seen
heard
this dynamic.
that- Yeah, like she's like, I need you to ease up on me. He's like, now. We got the reverse here. Brother Man's like, I wanna, you
Right.
know, I wanna set a mood,
I feel like
a
I'm
vibe.
you're right.
And she's like, I don't need all that.
I'm afraid he gonna go to sleep or it's gonna be too long. You know, I'm just like, let's go. Because he makes me wait.
I feel like it's the wrap it up button.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And like, all right, let's wrap this up, because you got other things you need to do.
Wait a minute. What is your love language?
So I think acts of service is one of my love languages, but also the way encouraging words. My husband's very harsh with his words. Like, he says exactly what comes to his mind, regardless of who, what, when, where, why. So he'll just say exactly what he thinks. And it causes issues. It's challenging. My husband and I, when we were arguing our first year of marriage, it was our very first year, he said something to me like, I know why you got your ass beat. Stuff like, so it's hard, it's like harsh, that's what I mean, like harsh words, right? So I don't care how many times you try to bring me flowers or draw me bathwater, if you talking to me crazy.
That's a deep cut.
Yes.
Up next,
Share a little about your credentials.
My name is Marla. I am a certified sexologist and sexual strategist, helping people have better and fulfilling sex lives.
My husband's very harsh with his words. Like, he says exactly what comes to his mind, regardless of who, what, when, where, why.
I have listened, and this issue of, you know, you have certain desires, lay in the mood, getting it right, and you're like, I don't need all that. Let's just do what we need to do. I really feel like we need to have someone come in and share with you all and with the court who specializes in these issues. And so the court has retained the services of a certified sexologist, Marla Renee Stewart.
Okay.
Tashi, would you please escort our expert in? How are you, Miss Stewart?
I'm excellent. How are you?
We're great. We're so glad you're here with us. Would you, for the court record and for the benefit of our litigants, share a little about your credentials?
Absolutely. My name is Marla. I am a certified sexologist and sexual strategist, helping people have better and fulfilling sex lives. So I specialize particularly in seduction, communication, and sex skills.
Okay. Well, who knew?
All right.
All right, you've been listening to the testimony of our litigants, Mr. and Mrs. Thompson.
I have.
What would you share with them?
I would love to share a different perspective. So you talked a little bit about the love languages and the acts of service and the words of affirmation that you're needing. He's talking visually. He wants to set the scene. So he is more visual and you are more auditory is what I hear. So with auditory, those sharp words can mean a lot, and it's gonna take 5 compliments to mitigate that one thing, right? So when he's thinking about seducing you or warming up, preheating the oven, definitely suggest compliments, maybe even some dirty talk, the music of her favorite playlist, not your favorite playlist. You know what I mean? Things like that to really help with the language of communication and warming you up.
What we noticed in some of the paperwork that the litigant supplied to us, Mr. Thompson said it's a little boring. It's, kind of the same thing, the same way. What can you say about that?
Have a plan. A lot of times we think about not scheduling sex or having spontaneous sex, but scheduling sex actually is helpful because what tends to happen is we get into the same routine when it's spontaneous. We're like, okay, you do this, you do that, I do this, I do that, and then, okay, bam, bam, it's done. Whereas if you were to schedule the sex, you can really think about what else you can do. Particularly because he's visual, maybe he wants you in lingerie. So that's something that you can do and you know, really sort of trade off what you all need.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Both of you are stretched thin.
Yeah.
And you all are gonna have to sit down together and decide what you need to carve out so that you can actually, you're not painting, dialing on the phone, and a Zoom call all at the same time.
Right.
And because it's exhausting.
The other thing is, Judge Dana and I, we have worked together, practiced law together for the last 34 years in the same office. So
Wow.
we know.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
So we know what it's like to be married and have run a business together. And yes, the business can intrude into the marital space, if you want to call it that. You have to make a concerted effort, keep it out. Nothing needs to invade your marital space, not your business, not your kids, not your relatives, nothing. And then, Mr. Thompson, what I would share with you is, in terms of your interaction with Ms. Thompson, you have to be careful of your words. You may not think that you are intimidating because she's a very strong woman, she's tall, but you could be intimidating depending on how you say it, with that bass in your voice that I heard before, you know. So just be mindful of how you present yourself, try to calm it down and make it less harsh, even though you don't think it's harsh.
No criticism at all. None of this is criticism for either one of you. These are words of guidance.
And in terms of foreplay, the focus has been on kind of what you need. Well, I don't need all that. I'm ready. You don't need to preheat the oven.
Right.
Maybe he needs that. Again, you all being attentive to each other's needs. There are times when she doesn't need it, and you know.
Be ready to go.
Yeah. Be ready. But you know, you will have to be attentive to each other's needs and mix it up a little bit, as our expert talked about. When you mix things up, keep it spicy.
Now, with regards to your claim, when money is coming out of the marriage for both of you, or even for one of you, and one is spending it on the other, that's not really recoverable. You could just take the man out to a really, really nice dinner and set the table and, you know, get the oven heated up and do some things. So
provided the dinner costs around $175.
Take it somewhere nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And get this party started.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I got you, judges. I got you.
And so that would be the order of the court. We are going to fine for the defendant on your claim, but we're going to highly encourage the defendant to take you somewhere really nice. And that is the order of the court. This court is adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, thank you. They were fabulous. Even the expert was really, really good.
Looking forward to spending that whole $175 that she taking me out to eat on.
I think a lot of people think, you know, spontaneity is the key, but scheduling, it also gives a different way for you to really think about what you're doing.
I'm glad I get the opportunity now, you know what I mean, to heat the oven up, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna have some fun.
Today on Cutler's Court.
Mr. Cuevas, you've gone through a polygraph test, is that correct?
Yes, I have.
He's dancing on other girls. He was, holding her. He was rubbing her hair.
You want a future with him, but you just can't trust him.
First, I want to explain myself, Your Honor. Honestly, there's been a lack of sex in our relationship.
Okay, why have you shut a brother down?
Well, honestly, I don't know what he's been doing with that thing.
The polygraph results will determine if he is lying. This is Cutler's Court. Aaliyah Smith says life as a club promoter's girlfriend is a losing game, and she's tired of competing with other women. If the polygraph test results prove he's cheating, she's calling it quits for good. Jose Cuevas says despite all efforts to ease his girlfriend's worries, she still doesn't trust him. Their intimacy is suffering as a result, and he wants the judge's help to save their relationship.
Your Honor, this is case number 1090, Smith versus Cuevas.
Thank you, Tashi. Mr. Cuevas, You are the man with all the charm. Charming everybody.
That's what they say.
Everybody except Miss Smith. She is not feeling your charm right now.
Oh, man.
And Miss Smith, you brought this case. Tell us why.
So I'm here today to find out the truth about Jose. I've been with him for 3 years, and I just have some suspicions that he's cheating and that he is taking his profession a little bit too far and using it to talk to other people.
I'm imagining that's not a language barrier when you called him Jose. You knew exactly what you were saying, right?
Yes, I had to put an emphasis on that because, I mean, to be honest, he does a lot of things that do actually, prove that. That's how I feel. For example,
He's living up to his name, is what I'm
he's
hearing.
living up to his name.
Okay.
There was this one time, we went to brunch, we were having a great time, everything was well. He's a ball of fun. He is a great person. We do go out, we have fun. But then sometimes the moments get ruined because I come out of the bathroom and he's getting this girl's number, he's flirting, he's cheesing in her face.
So are you watching this from the bathroom door? You're like, what is he doing?
No, I'm literally walking back over to the table and just that quick, he's made some new friends.
Okay, tell me about this.
Well, I am Jose Rose, not Jose as they say, and I provide premium hospitality in my job. So this is what Aaliyah sees, and she is welcome to my job. So
what do you do?
I'm a VIP host. I curate events, and in the best establishments in New York, and I also have dinners that are luxurious.
So let's say Judge Dana and I wanted to engage your services. What would that look like?
Well, I would.
You throw a party for us or an event, or how would that work?
Yes, I'll reserve a spot for you at dinner, and then after we'll go to the club. There'll be a couple other clients with you, and that section will have a great time.
VIP service?
Yes.
Bottle service?
Yes, that's why they call me Jose Rose.
Ah.
Okay, all right.
All right, but does this premium service for certain clients involve more than that?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Wait a minute, but Miss Smith is going, So what do you think?
I think, a lot of it is premium service. He is a great person. He's a great host. He's great at what he does. But a lot of these girls or groupies or thoughts or clients that he, claims they're clients, I mean, I just feel like sometimes it's a lot more than that.
Ms. Smith, I mean, you've gone from thoughts to clients. I mean, that's a wide range. But given the line of work that he's in, he has to be personable, he has to be friendly, he has to be charming. I mean, that's part of it, right?
But sometimes it goes overboard. For example, there was this one particular incident. I did come out, try to support him, one of his events, but there was one particular young lady, she was just, kind of hanging on to him the whole night, and she was looking for him. She ended up getting belligerently drunk at the end of the night. He was, off doing work, dealing with other clients, and I tried to go ahead and help her, and she was just so rude and disrespectful to me. She said, "Do not touch me. I don't want you anywhere near me. I want Rose. I want Jose to come help me. Don't speak to me." She was just rude, and it was to the point, and I was wondering, this seems more than just the client, because once she just got belligerently drunk, she didn't even want, my help.
It was like she knew who you were to him.
Yes, exactly.
And so here's my thing. There's a client, there are people who are your clients that you're taking care of. And then it sounds like there's a whole group of folks that just kind of follow you. Is that an accurate description?
I do my job very well, and this is why they love me. But it's not like that at all. If they are my clients, it is work.
Okay, so Ms. Smith, so far I heard he's friendly to women. I mean, it's part of his job. So, I mean, you gotta give me more than that. Do you have some other reason to think that something else is going on?
Definitely. For starters, he hides his phone a lot, which is alarming because he needs his phone a lot to communicate with these people, to do what he does. Instagram is his life. So when I'm around, for you to hide your phone, it's just a little odd. I've even asked him for his passcode. or just to see what he would say. He told me, you know, I was doing too much, you know, I was being goofy. I don't need to ask about that. So
why you hiding his phone?
Well, first of all, let me explain myself, Your Honor. Honestly, there's been a lack of sex in our relationship. And
Wait, that's a hard term. We gotta talk about this phone
I
first.
know. But if someone's telling you not to have sex, what would you do? I mean, you're gonna look at your phone. I mean, there's nothing else to do.
Wait, that's where you went?
No,
you
not like
not
that.
having sex, I guess I'll look at my phone. I mean,
like, I'm usually doing business on my phone, but.
No, okay, we'll get to the sex part, because I remember seeing that in the papers that you were like, there's nothing going on in the bedroom.
There is nothing.
But why won't you just let her see your phone? She's like, let me see what you're doing. The easiest way to absolve yourself is to say, here, it's nothing to see.
Sometimes she might see things in another perspective. And
so it may be things in your phone that would read wrong. Is that what you're saying?
If you're not reading it in my point of view.
So give me an example of what she might see in your phone that she might misinterpret. Somebody texting you saying what?
Last night was really amazing. Thank you for everything. And
oh, okay. I see
what would be everything to her, you know what I mean? Like,
so she's like, what were you doing? What was amazing? Why did you work?
Because I had clients, we took them out, we had a nice time at the club, we did that, they enjoyed everything.
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay, now, I'm going to go back to this bedroom issue. When was the last time you were intimate?
With her.
With her, yeah. To be clear.
Gotta be clear.
That part.
Well, I'm going to say over a month ago.
Okay.
Okay, do you agree with that, Ms. Smith? It's been
a
more
little
than a month?
over than that, yeah. It's been a little more than a month.
Okay, how long has it been?
Probably 2.
Okay, why have you shut a brother down?
Well, I mean, honestly, I don't know what he's been doing with that thing, you know? Even with my birthday, I get into the party, you know, I'm trying to have fun with my friends. He's dancing on other girls. So I'm just looking like, wait a minute. There has to be a little something more. And then when we left, he didn't leave with me that night. He stayed and he had to make sure his girls were good.
Up next.
He was holding her, he was rubbing her hair, he was pushing her hair back out of her face.
It's one thing to get somebody to their seat, get them some water. It's another to be coddling them and rubbing them. It's like, okay, that's too much.
Even with my birthday, I get into the party, he's dancing on other girls, and so I'm just looking like, wait a minute. There has to be a little something more.
I do my job very well, and this is why they love me.
He didn't leave with me that night.
But she said she was looking forward to her birthday, but you didn't come home.
Well, I do want to go home with her every night, but yes, I do have to close out my table, and I do have to end things right and make sure people get home safe. But as she is invited to all my events, I have to go through certain situations where she snaps on my clients, on females. One example is she arrived one day at an event I had. There was one client of mine who was a little too drunk. I was taking care of her, making sure she was okay. Aaliyah walked in and saw that situation in a whole nother sense. She thought that I was talking to the girl, cheating on her, and she started arguing with me and left. It was kind of embarrassing, but...
That happened, literally, that doesn't happen all the time. That doesn't happen a lot. If he's acting in a manner that's not professional and I see that, I know the difference between professionalism and not.
So what was the difference? I'm like, what did you see with this particular person that you hadn't seen?
Because it wasn't just him making sure that she was okay, hydrated, had water, and she was throwing up. He was, holding her, he was rubbing her hair, he was pushing her hair back out of her face.
So what you're seeing is a difference between, okay, are you okay? Can I get you anything? Are you all right? Okay, just sit down for a minute. The difference between that and, so are you doing all right? Come on,
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Come on.
That's what you're talking about?
Exactly.
Okay,
See
all right.
how you on your wifey? That's how he was on her.
She couldn't walk. She could, if someone can't stand...
But here's the thing. What she's saying is one thing to get somebody to their seat, get them some water. It's another to be coddling them and rubbing them. It's like, okay, that's too much. When you all started dating, he was doing this, correct? This isn't like he started a new career. You met him
Yes.
at an event.
That's correct.
Okay, so what would he have to do where you would feel like he's in the real world? I mean, what does that look like when somebody just, their whole thing is creating a nightlife for people?
Yeah. I mean, we don't go on dates, like real planned out, thoughtful dates by him. He's not gonna say, oh, like I'm gonna bring you flowers, I'm gonna come pick you up. Let's get in, you know, you get in, I'm gonna let you out the door, we're gonna go on dates. It's always, oh, come to this event, come to my party, I'm doing this tonight, I'm at this new club, I'm lit, this, that, and the third. Like that's what it is.
So
Jose Rose.
Okay, he's out there playing. You need to go get a 9-to-5 job in an office. This is real life. I mean, people party. Party scene is huge, and apparently he's good at it. He's good at what he does, right?
I understand.
He's got the whole name.
And he's successful at what he does, right?
You're right. He is.
That's like, it'd be just like him being a professional athlete, and you say, well, you run around playing all day. You need to focus on real life. For the athlete, that is real life. That's every day, that's job, it brings you the money. That's what he's doing. You just don't like the job he has and what is involved with it, right?
True.
And so how long are you willing to be a promoter's girlfriend?
Up next.
You want a future with him, but you just can't trust him.
Exactly. I just need to get a little more reassurance about what's going on because I can't get through to him, you know?
He's not there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't go on dates, like real planned out, thoughtful dates by him. It's always, oh, come to this event, come to my party, I'm doing this tonight.
Okay, he's out there playing. This is real life. I mean, people party. Party scene is huge, and apparently he's good at it. You just don't like the job he has and what is involved with it, right?
True.
Ms. Smith, the trajectory at this point is he's doing this now. Next is managing the club. Next is owning the club. Next is owning a chain of clubs. I mean, that seems to be his path. And are you in for that long haul?
I am. I believe in him. I want a future with him. I really do. I believe in him. But like I said,
I want to marry her, Your Honor. So that's the final. Feel me?
Did
so
you
she
know
knows
that he wants to marry you?
Can't tell, but I mean, he says he does.
You want a future with him, but you just can't trust him.
Exactly. I just can't trust him right now. I just need to know a little more. You know, I just need to get a little more reassurance about what's going on because I can't get through to him. You know, sometimes when I do sit down and try to have these serious conversations with him, he's just, you know.
He's not there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And so, you know, that's why I'm here today to just get a little more clarity.
Focused.
Because you have those concerns and because you want clarity, like, is this for me?
Mm-hmm.
We have engaged the services of a polygraph expert. And Mr. Cuevas, you've gone through a polygraph test, is that correct?
Yes, I have.
So at this time, we're gonna bring out polygraph expert John Yarbrough to give the results. Will you invite him in?
Good day, Your Honors.
Good day.
Hey, how are you?
Doing great.
Great.
You administered a polygraph examination of Mr. Cuevas, correct?
That is correct.
All right, you asked him a series of questions, and he gave you answers to those questions.
Yes, he did, sir.
All right. You asked Mr. Cuevas.
Okay, he's just smiling at us. I don't know whether that's a nervous smile or like, let's do this.
Pretty confident.
You're confident. Okay, I like it.
Smile. Okay.
All right. You asked Mr. Cuevas, since starting your relationship with Ms. Smith, have you ever lied about your whereabouts or activities? How did he answer that question?
He answered that question as no.
What did the polygraph determine?
The polygraph examination determined no deception indicated.
No deception.
You asked Mr. Cuevas, since dating Ms. Smith, have you had sexual contact with anyone else? And let's clarify what sexual contact is. Sexual contact is not just intercourse, but it's any kind of affectionate touching, hugging, kissing, petting of a romantic nature, correct?
Exactly. That's the way we explain it during the exam.
All right. So how did he answer that question?
He answered that question with no.
What did the polygraph determine?
The polygraph examination determined no deception indicated.
Okay.
All right, so far smiles all around.
Yep.
But we've got one more question. You asked Mr. Cuevas, since dating Ms. Smith, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone else?
That is correct.
What was his response to that question?
His response was no.
What did the polygraph determine?
you've gone through a polygraph test, is that correct?
Yes, I have.
So at this time, we're gonna bring out polygraph expert John Yarbrough to give the results.
You asked Mr. Cuevas, since dating Ms. Smith, have you had sexual contact with anyone else? What did the polygraph determine?
The polygraph examination determined no deception indicated.
But we've got one more question. You asked Mr. Cuevas, since dating Ms. Smith, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone else?
That is correct.
What was his response to that question?
His response was no.
What did the polygraph determine?
The polygraph examination determined no deception indicated.
Innocent. Innocent.
Okay. So this is a man who knows how to party properly, apparently.
I still think you a hoe. I'm sorry.
You can't do
No
that. You
way.
can't do that,
Okay.
Ms. Smith. In Spanish, when you say I know, it is yo sé. So you need to stop calling him Jose and just say yo sé. I know you love me. I know you're being faithful. I know you're the person for
loves
me.
me.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm glad this test can show how much I love her.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I would say you need to make a little effort. You really should take time to have a day or two a month, because I recognize the party scene doesn't stop. It's every day, all day.
Absolutely.
But you need to be conscientious about, babe, the first Wednesday of each month, that's yours. That can be our date to talk about bigger plans and those kinds of things. And I say this because when we had our kids and our careers, we had lunch every Wednesday. All our friends knew Wednesday lunch, we were not available. That's when we got together and we laughed and talked. We talked about the kids. But we were running so hard.
You had to carve out that time.
And so I think that's what she's asking from you, so that she can see and have that time where it's just you all. And sometimes it doesn't have to be all that. It's like, woo, this week it's been something else.
And I guarantee you, if you start doing that, I think y'all will start connecting in the way you really want to connect intimately, if you know what I mean.
I'm too embarrassed to even continue this conversation. So let's send them on their way. So that is the ruling of this court. Court is adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I definitely think the biggest piece of advice they gave was just letting us know to make more quality time for each other.
I think the best piece of advice that the judge gave me was to organize my relationship and actually point out dates and make them special for Aaliyah and be aware that she does have feelings.